sad because nobody can pronounce my name. It always sounds like anal or anar. It's basically E-Y-N-A-R. And it's so sad because actually, you know, in the Old Norse it means the soldiers left alone in battle. But as you heard, it's like I'm an asshole in Berlin. I'm walking around anal, it's horrible. So yeah, I'm from Iceland. For people who don't know, it's a shit old country in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Our main experts are tourists in chlamydia. I actually brought some Icelandic people with me, but you know, no fear, we're also inbred as hell. So yeah, if you didn't notice by now, I actually suffer from an anxiety disorder. So this is part of me trying to, you know, push my boundaries. And you know, going up on stage is probably the stupidest thing I've done, you know, just triggers a panic attack. No, sorry, I just remember that time when I stuck my dick in a fucking vacuum cleaner. That was probably a misery. But you know, anyway, you know, I might look like a, you know, confident douchebag, but most of the time I'm more nervous than a pedophile in a police lineup, you know. Anyway, and this is the part where I lose my train of thought. I can do that, yeah, of course. So we're in Berlin, it's the capital of granny porn in Europe. And I actually did some porn when I was younger, but yeah, they thought that was funny. My career didn't really last that long, you know. Turns out my gym teacher wasn't a fucking casting director after all. And that's also the reason why I was a witness in this lineup. Yeah, my psychiatrist told me this wasn't funny. Want to try it anyway? Yeah, I turned 36 last week. Don't clap. My girlfriend said I'm too old for birthday blowjobs. You know, it really pissed me off because I was looking forward to sucking some dicks on my birthday. I guess I'm tasteless, right? It's just, yeah. And here, now I'm going to tell you all about all the sad parts. I have a cat back at home. It's the only pussy that never left me. He probably would if he could. I mean, he can't reach the fucking door. And, understand my writing. Crashed it? Yeah, now it's now. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I'll get you that, yeah. So, I wanted to try something new and exciting in Berlin to try to push my boundaries. Like an orgy at the Cape Cat Club, but after meeting the locals, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. After meeting the locals, that seemed more like torture than fun. No offense. Yeah, you like it. Honey, I told you it was cool. You should try it. But yeah, you know, so the next logical thing was just to do stand-up, and I mean, for me, it's almost the same experience. I'm locked in a basement with drunk people laughing at me. It's like an orgy, you know? So, yeah, you know, when I started writing this joke, I imagined myself losing a little bit more weight, but you know, when I said I used to be fatter, I'm talking about, you know, well, that whole thing where you need 30 minutes just to put on songs because there's a lot of shit going in the way. But after a lot of hard work over the years, I can finally see my dick again. I'm gonna hold on to that. It's the first time my dick got an applause. Yeah, but my girlfriend isn't too happy about my dick showing up. Turns out she's a hardcore lesbian. She just thought my tits were getting smaller. But yeah, you know. No, but I'm talking, I used to be really heavy, like 150 kilograms, that's a fucking lie, you know, so when you have sex, it's more like a full-blown panic attack than any fun, you know. No, I'm actually being serious here, I mean, because you have all this shit going on, and everything's in the way, you can't see your dick, and it's like, but you know, like twice a decade I would get lucky, and I met this girl who wanted to go home with me and probably spend the next 2 years in therapy. But anyway, when we got back home, it turns out that her tits were the biggest one in the room. So anyway, you know, I'm there trying to get my stuff going on, you know, trying to keep my weight up so I won't press the girl. You know, my tits are slapping her face, just about to knock her out, sweat dripping from my face, into her mouth. And when I'm just about to come, she freaks the fuck out, turns into a psycho, grabs my fucking tits! And this is a fucking true story, she grabbed hold of my tits! I freaked the fuck out, rolled down to the floor and asked, what the fuck are you doing? I just want to know what tits felt like in my hand. And you know, that's the point in my life where I knew I needed to get a girlfriend with bigger tits than me. So thank you guys, that was me and my panic attack.